New leaders often think of leadership power as something to be granted by an organization through a leader's position. However, leaders also have power that doesn't depend on job authority, and they influence people through a variety of means. Influence is the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something, or the effect itself. Transformational leadership is characterized by the ability to bring about significant change in both followers and the organization. Transformational leaders have the ability to lead changes in an organization's vision, strategy, and culture, as well as promote innovation in products and technologies. One way to understand transformational leadership is to compare it to transactional leadership. The basis of transactional leadership is a transaction or exchange process between leaders and followers. The transactional leader recognizes followers' needs and desires and then clarifies how those needs and desires will be satisfied in exchange for meeting specified objectives or performing certain duties. Transformational leadership differs from transactional leadership in 4 significant areas. Let's take a look. Transformational leadership paints a grand vision of a desired future and communicates it in a way that makes the pain of change worth the effort. The most significant role of a transformational leader may be to articulate a vision that is significantly better than the old one and to enlist others in sharing the dream. It's the vision that launches people into action and provides the basis for other aspects of transformational leadership. Without vision, there can be no transformation. Transformational leadership then inspires followers to go beyond their own self-interests for the good of the group. Transformational leaders motivate people to do more than they originally expected. They make followers aware of the importance of changed goals and outcomes and in turn enable them to transcend their own immediate interests for the sake of the organization. Transformational leadership develops followers into leaders. Instead of strictly controlling people, transformational leaders strive to bring out the best in followers. They rally people around the mission and the vision and define the boundaries within the followers can operate with great freedom to accomplish goals. They enlist followers in identifying problems and help them look at things in new ways so they can bring about productive change to reach the vision. Admittedly, effective leaders exhibit both transformational and transactional leadership patterns. They articulate not only their ability to build a vision and empower and energize others, but also the transactional skills of designing structures, systems, and controls to help people achieve the vision. Let's turn our attention to charismatic leaders, who have an emotional impact on people and inspire them to do more than they normally would, despite obstacles and personal sacrifice. A charismatic leader's passion for a mission inspires people to follow them and motivates people to transcend their own interests for the sake of achieving a goal. Charisma can be used for good or bad, but applied wisely and ethically, it can lift an entire organization's level of energy and performance. Although charisma itself cannot be learned, there are aspects of charismatic leadership that anyone can use. They include a personal passion, a clear vision, and personal characteristics. For one thing, charisma comes from pursuing activities that you have a true passion for. Charismatic leaders are engaging their emotions in everyday work life, which makes them more energetic, enthusiastic, and attractive to others. Charismatic leaders are able to articulate an idealized vision of a better future. They have an ability to communicate complex ideas and goals in a clear, compelling way so that people understand and identify with their message. Charismatic leaders also act in unconventional ways and use unconventional means to transcend the status quo and to create change. The final quality shared by charismatic leaders that we'll cover today is their source of influence coming from personal characteristics rather than from a formal position of authority. People admire, respect, and identify with the leader and want to be more like him or her. Transformational and charismatic leadership represent types of influence that leaders may use. After all, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less.